Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, number 47.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Rod Carew.
The A's, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
A little bit low, and this one is off and running. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Campaneris digs in now. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Reggie Jackson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone! It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So one out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Dick Allen. Outside with a breaking ball. Allen goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Carlton Fitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Two outs, base is empty.
Hard one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Gaylord Perry. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Pete Rose leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Up and in. Now 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses. And now it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And next for the Mets, Joe Morgan. That one's in there. Strike 1. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Just missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one just misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Here comes a pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty with 2 away. Johnny Bench up now for the Mets. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Foul ball there.
No.
Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Second inning set to go. And here's the rookie center fielder, Bobby Mercer. First pitch just misses.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next up for the A's, Jeff Burrows. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Kenny Jansen doing on-plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So digging in, Brooks Robinson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. On the ground to third. Robinson retired.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Thurman Munson.
And here is Thurman Munson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Runner at second, 2 down here at the top of the second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. The throw in, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play.
Now
and they lead by
the
2.
Second baseman, Rod Carew.
Rod Carew up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Aaron moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jim Wynn.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So up next, Steve Harvey. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
No
Perry.
strike.
He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And there's a strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Perry winds and deals. That one pushed foul. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 down, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the
Batting
opposite
it,
field.
the designated hitter, Lou Brock.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Lou Brock. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. On the ground. And the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. It's the A's 3 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Athletics,
New inning
the
getting
shortstop,
started.
Bert
The batter will be the
Campaneris.
shortstop, Bert Campaneris. Lays down a bunt to the right
Foul
side,
ball.
and that's a foul ball. Bunts it towards the mound. Throws to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The right fielder, number 44, Reggie Jackson.
Next up for the A's, Reggie Jackson. He's already homered here in this one.
do you
Jackson
got?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now
Ball.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Ball.
one missed. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 out, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Bench should have this one. Corrals it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlton Fitch up next for the A's. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, number 13.
Number 13.
Perry back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an
ball,
0-2
2
count,
strikes.
you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Rips that one to right. Nabs it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the left fielder, Pete Rose. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Now
more
back.
fastballs
Second
in that location.
Go.
Hitters, especially
Morgan.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Morgan
No,
in the
that's a
box
ball.
here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball. No strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's too
Ball
low.
2.
And it's 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back
Leading off
as
for
we
the
go to the
A's,
top of the
center
fourth. Now,
fielder,
Bobby Mercer. Pitch in the
Ball.
dirt. 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite
1-0.
settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now a chance for Jeff Burrows. Aaron gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. 0 for 1 so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Aaron moving back for it. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, Thurman
2 down,
Munson.
base is empty. Here's the catcher, Thurman Munson. RBI single his last time up. And he swings through that one.
The high fastball,
ball.
particularly
1
for
strike.
young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was
1-2.
out front that time. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Bench up with it, over to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
Hank Aaron up now for the Mets.
The right fielder, Hank Aaron.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Johnny Bench up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. One more interesting thing about the Hammer, if you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still have 3,000 hits. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mercer makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty.
Win.
And next for the Mets, Jim Wynn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Harvey will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In for a strike. 0-1. That one in there across the letters.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Allen makes the catch, inning over. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene. Looking super.
We go to the top
Leading
of
off
the
for
5th.
Athletics,
Now at the plate,
the second
Rod
baseman,
Carew.
Rod Carew.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Out to short. Slings to first. Out. That's it out.
The right fielder, number 44, Reggie Jackson.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Reggie Jackson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. To the right side, Morgan whips it to first, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and it remains 5-3.
In the background is a blank spot. Rolling dice and make you climb out.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
We
Mets,
head to the bottom
the
of the 5th.
designated hitter,
So now
Lou
here's the Mets DH, Lou Brock. Bobby Grich. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 4.
Also
Bobby
entering the game, John
Grich.
Berry. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Change for the Athletics.
Also into the ball game, Carl Yastrzemski.
7.
He'll be patrolling center field.
John Berry.
Also entering the game,
defensive
Joe
change for
Rudy.
the
He'll be
Athletics.
out in left field.
Now playing left field. Number
Also into the ball game, Don
Joe
Money. He's the new third
Rudy.
baseman.
A defensive change for the Athletics.
Also entering the game, Al
Now
Kaline.
playing third
He
base.
takes over in right.
Number 11, John Money.
And that's a strike. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Gets the outside corner with that one. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Out to short, Grich. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number one.
Good fade and sinking
Now
action of that
batting, number
changeup. Got that
13.
hitter to roll over.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Look, this guy's
No
definitely a
strike.
plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The Athletics leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence
Now
of that at
batting,
bat.
the
And the
left
thing to
fielder,
notice are the
Pete
pitch locations.
Rose.
Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Stepping in, Pete Rose. Check swing, called strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down 5-3.
I keep coming back.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
New York
pitcher from the
Mets,
pen, number 38.
Number 38.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so
Leading
we'll
off for
see
the
how it works
Athletics,
out.
The first baseman.
Now it's the rookie first
John
baseman. John Berry
Berry.
came into the game on
The
defense,
defensive
so his